been in partnership with Netflix for 5 years already. My husband and I. So there's familiarity and there's comfort. And while that was just on the content side, not on the commerce side, these are relationships and friendships now. So though I'm working more so with the other building of Netflix, it's still the same group of people. It's still the same points of contact that I can reach out to.
All that goes up based on lies and deceit, that is, has to come down. And this is what I believe has happened with these two grifters, as the Spotify executive said that they are. And in my opinion, this was something we all saw coming. My God, what is this? So Meghan and Harry, the Montecito drums, as I call them, are in danger of hurling towards bankruptcy and divorce. This has been happening for quite a while that we've heard of, but looks like it's now becoming reality, is it? Let's see. The Duke and Duchess, which they are not, headline-making partnership with the streaming giant Netflix is reportedly now ended, costing them $100 million. And I doubt they really got the $100 million. I doubt, because they would have had a lot of commitments in those contracts or what they expected. I guarantee you that contract would have been like, we need X amount of returns from the shows. It would have had a lot of layering, which none of us will know about ever, I'm sure of it. But if they are putting in $100 million, that would have been an ironclad deal from Netflix. They're not going to just hand it over just like that, and it must have had like contractual obligations to be met, and then you will get the $100 million, I guarantee you. So I doubt won't be renewed. The word was renewed, but I don't think it is renewed, in my opinion. I think that they were just cut. Netflix kind of just said, we're done with you guys because it's not working. Let's get into this article. According to multiple insiders, the streamer has no appetite for renewing their contract, which includes later this year, despite a second season with Love of Meghan. Sources say it was likely to be the couple's final offering on the platform. In a way, it's a relief. We don't have to go on hearing about what they're coming up with. What she went on boasting to Emma's show. Don't talk too much about anything without seeing results. Insiders now claim that the dream has fizzled out due to underwhelming viewer data and waning public interest. Okay, so end of day, Netflix looks at numbers. It's a numbers game, right? Are you delivering or not? If you're not delivering, you're out. It's pretty much what Netflix is saying. I'm sure of it, right? But the viewing numbers for the show were dismal. The deal is ended. Okay. M and H rely on their deal to sustain or based or to upkeep of their $29 million mansion. When I read the $29 million mansion and then I think about her father, the man who literally sent you to private school, spent all his money on you and your education, and struggling, was living in Mexico because he could not, I'm sure he couldn't afford to live in California, is now moved to Philippines or something, just to have a lower cost of living because they can't afford it. And they are living, two people, two kids, in a $29 million mansion. Why? For status. And you couldn't give a damn about your father. Yeah, because of some pap photos. That's your excuse. This is what happens when you try to live beyond your means by trashing your family. You just cannot build it. It's not going to happen. Now let's watch what else. Ranked 333rd among Netflix's most watched shows in the first half of the year. Can you imagine? Despite a modest 5.3 million views, figures eclipse the streaming surge of the couple. Netflix top shows in the same time frame logged 145 million views. Squid Game followed with 117 million views. Where is 5 million? Where is 145 million? Yeah, numbers speak for themselves, don't they? Okay. There is initial curiosity about them, but that's evaporated. They have gone from buzzy to background noise. I agree. Well said. Now, remember that polo show that he came out with Harry? Yeah, that was ranking at a 3,000. I knew the polo show was a disaster. I didn't even bother with it. It was ranking 3,436 out of 7,000 listed titles with only 500,000 views. Can you imagine what a disaster that show was? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah. It was a polo show which didn't even feature them at all, and nobody watches polo. This is not a polo country. I don't know who's the audience. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't think the bosses are going to invest any more in these two. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think anybody wants to invest in these two. And a lot of reports of Harry trying to get back to UK and wanting to go back and all that nonsense. And they're trying to go back to UK now. Yeah, maybe because bankruptcy is coming really soon, and now they have to have a plan B, which was just bending over backwards and forwards and going back to UK. The question is, will they be accepted back, honey? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think anybody's waiting for you guys to come back. So yeah, that ship has sailed, unfortunately.